Hi everybody, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a general reading for the sign of Virgo. So let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell everybody today. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope you have a beautiful week. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Virgo today? First card out, Wheel of Fortune. All right, fellow Virgos, you guys, I always joke around. You know I'm a Virgo too. Okay. With the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, the Emperor, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles for your opportunity, the Judgment card. For your challenge, the Seven of Swords. Wow, what a lineup, I have to say. And we're going to get clarifiers as we go. First card out, Wheel of Fortune. Luck and right timing, the wheel turns in your favor. We have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas, and I'm getting the chills, and one ace, the Ace of Wands. The rest are the minor arcana. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your energy. And just for, total transparency, I am also a Virgo, if you guys are new. All right, so let me see. Yeah, it's okay. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. In your recent past, we have the Ace of Wands in your present energy. And in your near future, we have the King of Swords. First card out, Wheel of Fortune, luck and right timing. The wheel is working with you, turning in your favor. Doesn't matter if it's a retrograde or not. If you didn't know it was a retrograde, would your life be ruined? Would you be cowering in your room saying, oh my God, I can't go out because it's a retrograde? No, you wouldn't. Don't let something like that control your life. Don't let it control any big decisions that you're making. If it's a contract, read it 2 or 3 times. Get a second or third set of eyes on it. Just be as cautious as you normally would be, okay? Don't let I'm not someone that's going to say, oh my God, it's a retrograde, the world is ending. No, luck and right timing. It's happening right now for you. Things are really lining up. Present energy, the Ace of Wands. All aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. And this is out with the old, in with the new. That passionate spark, that new beginning, that spark of creativity from the third eye, from the mind, your imagination, your passion, your will, your determination, your focus. What an intense energy. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands, and he's breathing extra fire onto this crystal. So it's even more potent than you think. Present energy. Wow. Then we get into your near future, and we've got the King of Swords. Brilliant. King of evaluation of swords, using your mind, analysis, rational thought, taking in as much information as you can, sitting with it, pondering it, processing it, connecting the dots. And then when you synthesize all of that information, making a smart, educated decision. That's your near future. Brilliant. This is you making smart, bold moves based on truth and clarity. Wow. Let's get the clarifiers. Yeah. Wow. What a good, powerful energy. All of these cards. Powerful. All right. Let's go ahead and get the clarifiers. I'm not even kidding. Are you fucking kidding me? I saw it in my mind's eye as I flipped that card over. On the Wheel of Fortune, it's the clarifier. That means you've shown up in your own reading in a position of strength and power. Wow. I saw it. I love this. This is going to be good. With the Magician. Yeah. The Five of Cups. The Justice card. The Five of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. Oh, and I've got the chills. This is going to be good. I haven't seen a super high vibing, everything lining up for Virgo for a while. I mean, like everything lining up. This is coming. luck and right timing being clarified by you, Hermit, Virgo, beautiful Virgo. This is you showing up in your own reading in a position of strength and power. This is you treating yourself to all the comfort and beauty and joy of doing that inner work and that soul searching. You are the prize, Virgo. You, your enlightenment, your knowledge and your wisdom and your guidance, you are the prize. You are luck and right timing. Wow, you're right here, along with the Magician. This is you really having a very intense focus right now. Intense focus right now on enlightenment and illumination on what it is that you want to create in this world. And the universe is working with you with this Wheel of Fortune. Just saying, as above, so below. What is it that you want to bring out of the ether and create in this world for your life? What do you desire? A relationship, work, career, starting your own business, retirement? Is it working on your finances, your health, or a combination of all of the above? This is you lining it up and making it happen. Maybe you want to have a child, get a pet. Maybe it's you just wanting to move locations or just change something like a schedule or some aspect of whatever is going on in your life. This is you making it happen. This is you going within and deciding what is most important for you. And he's in charge of all the tools in his tool belt, wands, swords, cups, and pentacles, because that's what the tarot is. This is you in charge of your life. What are your attributes, your strengths, your weaknesses? This is you tapping into all of that and making it happen. You're even reinventing yourself if you so choose. It's a general reading, so if some of you might be reinventing yourself and others just tapping into what's right there and that unlimited potential. You're going to find out just how strong and resilient you actually are to really be able to tap into this energy and create and create and create. The only limit is what you set on yourself. Everything you have is inside you. Same with the Magician, all that desire, intense energy, that will, that consciousness, that focus, that desire, it's all inside of him. Wow. Wow. Recent past, present energy. Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. What are you creating with that luck and right timing, the Magician in yourself? Here it is. Passionate new beginning, that spark of inspiration from your third eye being clarified by the Five of Cups and the Justice card. Libra energy. This is talking about the card of loss and bereavement. You've lost something that was near and dear to your heart. A person, a place, a thing, an idea, a dream that never materialized. This could be the death of a loved one or a pet, right? Not just the loss of maybe they moved away or you fell apart or, whatever it might be. They could be, a literal loss. Maybe it's over finances or something, but this is where you're mourning the loss of something that you really loved. Now, you don't stay there. You don't want it to become your identity. You go through this grieving process, turn around and see you still have 2 cups standing. So now it goes from the card of loss and bereavement to gratitude. You have a new opportunity coming in. It's about you turning around and being grateful, and that will manifest this new opportunity. And right now, if you're in the grieving process over something, let me turn my fan on, you're not going to see it right away. It's going to take some time to materialize. This is you bringing yourself back into balance. You don't feel in balance here, right? Because you're going through something. So really your focus is on healing the heart. But now this will bring you back into your strength and your power, and you can sit in your truth with everything that you've gone through with that multifaceted self. This is going to be your true authentic self. This is your true authentic self as the tarot, but the energy of this is you standing in your truth, your true authentic self. Everything that you've gone through, the good, the bad, the ugly, warts and all, This is you owning it and standing in your power. And that is very empowering, and it brings you into balance. You know right from wrong. You're doing fair dealings. You're standing in your own integrity. This is incredibly empowering for you right now. That might even be a new feeling for some of you. Maybe you haven't been able to do that, or you've had to sacrifice certain things, and now you're able to have a new beginning of standing in your integrity and in your power, standing in your truth. And that is definitely coming in. Then we look at your near future, and that is going to be the King of Swords, the King of Evaluation, being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and Prince Charming, the Knight of Cups. So if you're still mourning something, again, fives are difficult energies. This is your present, and this is your near future. This is the card of lack. So this is Pentacles, that's cups. This is the card of lack of maybe finances, maybe a poverty mindset. This might be just feeling inadequate, left out in the cold. You might actually physically be ill. You might have an ailment that's presented itself that you're having to work through right now, and it might be uncomfortable, but you're working through it. But you feel at a disadvantage when that's happening. This is that feeling of lack. But you're evaluating that feeling of lack. The way out of the feeling of lack is to focus on your strengths. With anything that's going on that might be unpleasant, your way out is to focus on your strength. And take your cup of love and go forward into your future. You're not letting anything hold you back. You're not a victim. You're not a martyr. This is you realizing it might be a tough time that you're going through, and you might not have everything that you want, but you know what? You're going to make it work, and you're going to move forward, and you're moving forward from a place of love. Love of yourself, knowing that you're worthy and deserving of love, and moving forward that you are really putting your heart out there and making yourself vulnerable. Because that's what happens when you want love, whether it's you want a career that you love, you want a person that you love, you want a pet that you love, you make yourself vulnerable. Because that's part of the risk of finding love. Maybe you get accepted, maybe you get rejected, but that's the risk you take if you want it. And you need to be able to roll with those punches and make those smart, educated decisions. And this is you walking forward from the purity of your heart, bringing your cup of love forward. You always use your discernment. You want to give your cup of love to people that will actually appreciate you. You don't give it to just every single person, especially people that are undeserving of that. You do need to use your discernment so that you are not constantly getting hurt or being a doormat for somebody. That's a beautiful energy that's coming in for you to use your discernment with that King of Swords. I love it. That's your current energy, Virgo. Wow. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. 3 cards, and I'll get clarifiers as we go. The Emperor, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. This is you. Spirit is saying, be your own boss. This is you stepping into your power, and that is really a theme here. The Magician, the Hermit, the Justice card, the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords. You're stepping into your power. He's all 4 kings put together. The Emperor is intelligent. He's got a high IQ, emotional IQ. He's very strategic. He's looking out for the betterment of the realm. He's in a leadership position. He's willing to fight for something that he believes in at a moment's notice. He leads by example. This is his best friend, the wild boar. It's his general. They're willing to fight together as a team to really make something happen. This is you taking charge of your life and of your environment, your relationship to it. Then we have the Nine of Wands. This is a protective circle around you. Your magic cannot be touched. Magic, your energy. Everything in this world is energy. I'm energy. My table's energy. Everything is energy. This is saying your energy cannot be touched. You have a beautiful protective circle around you. Tap into your power. Step into this ability to self-actualize and know that you are protected. This could be your ancestors, your guardian angels, ET guides, archangels, ascended masters, your ancestors, God. You're being protected right now, and you might even be doing a spiritual protection around yourself. Salt your house, right? Take a salt bath. That cleanses your aura every day, removes negativity. Do your sage, do whatever it is you need to do, but that is part of a spiritual practice. You are purifying yourself and you're stepping into your power. We also have the Two of Pentacles. This is the idea of balancing your responsibilities. This is being grounded, stable, secure. This is allowing you to balance work and school. Maybe it's family and work. Maybe it's finances and health. Maybe it's retirement and health. You're balancing a lot of different things. And this is where you just want to be taking your time and watching your step. So there's also something here. You see the troll under the bridge. So there could be somebody in your energetic field that wants to see you slip and fall. Sometimes we have people like that. It could be a neighbor across the street that you're not aware of. It could be somebody at work, a friend, a family member, someone that doesn't want to see you succeed in something. This could also be self-doubt in the subconscious mind. Maybe this is under the surface, so to speak, and that's in the subconscious mind. You have a self-sabotaging behavior. Spirit is calling your attention to it to be aware of that. If it's a self-sabotaging behavior, work on that. You can reprogram your mind so that you are able to eliminate that and neutralize that. Again, if it's a person, you're aware of it and you don't let them get to you, but you are aware that they are not out for your best interest. Okay, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. We have the World card. I cannot believe how many major arcanas are coming up. The Six of Pentacles, the Death card, the King of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Tower. This is really amazing. This is a big movement because the major arcanas are that big sweeping energy that take place over months or years. And the minor arcana are going to be your day-to-day activities and routines that are really supporting that major arcana. And there's just a tremendous amount of major arcana. Okay, so guidance and advice from Spirit. We have the Emperor being clarified by the World card and the Six of Pentacles. This is you walking through this portal into the next stage of your life. And you're being a boss. This is really powerful. This is you moving forward in a leadership position, leading by example. You're closing the door behind you and a new one is opening. This is the transitional card in the tarot, the 21, and you're going to circle back to the Fool to start that new chapter. That Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new, that passionate spark, that new beginning. So a lot is coming in for you. A chapter is closing. It's about you being open to receive. Maybe something that brings you into balance. Maybe money's coming in. Maybe a relationship. Maybe a career offer, a job offer, right? Retirement. Maybe you've been waiting for that. Maybe there's something to do with travel. It's something new coming in. I mean, it could even be like retirement and you're getting ready to travel, right? There's a lot that could be coming in for people. Be open to receive. Don't close yourself off. That chapter is closing, a new one's opening, but be open to receive new information. And as always, use your discernment. Your magic cannot be touched with this Nine of Wands, and that's being clarified by the Death card and the King of Cups. Death card, Scorpio energy, beautiful, change and transformation, phenomenal. Release what no longer serves you. This is how it is on my table. Out with the old, in with the new. Release what no longer serves you. You're making a big, big transition into the next chapter of your life. Don't take emotional baggage with you. Release people, places, things, ideas that no longer serve you. You've outgrown them for whatever reason. Release them, lighten your load. Don't let them run interference, so to speak, or be a distraction or be an obstacle. just release them. It doesn't have to be negative. It could just be, maybe you just don't call them anymore. Maybe, you just, I don't know, you just kind of move on. To me, it's nothing negative. It's just this natural evolution of what it is that you're going through. This is also a reminder that time is finite, the Death card. So remember, this is not a dress rehearsal. You only have one life. Make the most of it. Don't waste it, and don't let other people get in your way and waste your life for you. You're in control of that. So really, release what no longer serves you. Get into this King of Cups mode. He's got a high IQ and a high emotional IQ, just like the Emperor, because this is the high emotional IQ that's coming to the Emperor. It's from this King. This is about you knowing what you're passionate about. What do you love? What is it that really gets you motivating? This is you also having a lot of intuition coming in right now. He is the most intuitive of all the kings. It's the suit of cups, of water. It's also the connection to source. So that mind, body, soul connection can really be amplified right now. When you release what no longer serves you, you're lightening your frequency. You are elevating yourself. And that allows your magic to not be touched and for you to self-actualize. You are in control of your future, right? This is you really taking charge and saying, you know what? I'm a grown-up, I'm an adult, this is not working, and I'm going to make the necessary changes. And that's really what's coming in for the guidance and advice from Spirit. Balancing your responsibilities, being grounded, stable, secure, being clarified by the Hierophant and the Tower. You have both release cards in the guidance and advice from Spirit. I mean, this is like a big wake-up call. Again, this is you making the conscious effort. This is the universe stepping in to help you release what you're not able to see or what you're holding on to out of fear or just maybe out of habit, complacency. This is the universe saying, okay, well, I'll help you by releasing that. You'll have a tower moment, and it might or might not feel good at the time. Not all tower moments are bad, but that release can be huge. The fact that you have both of them here tells me you have a lot to let go of. And it's with the Hierophant. This is your faith, loyalty, and commitment that's coming in. This is you getting divine downloads for guidance. You being grounded, stable, secure. I think this is you really having a strong foundation, maybe with faith and family right now, getting divine downloads. And maybe you're going to need that kind of support with the people that are really there for you when you have a tower moment. That's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Judgment card. You have an opportunity to get to know who you are right now. This is the card that comes before the World card in the Tower. This is the 20. This is the 21. So with this card, you're asking yourself the big questions. Who am I right here, right now? What truly makes me happy? Who is my true, authentic self? Am I standing in my truth? Right? How is my health? How is my finances? And how's my relationship to it? When was the last time you had a vacation or you could travel? If you don't have any money, I'm telling you, there's ways that you can go and travel and still go and do it in an affordable way. Sleep in your car a night or two. It's okay. Crack the window so you have a little fresh air. Obviously you're not doing it in the snow, but there's things that you can do to make it so that you can still go and experience things. Think of it as an adventure. I'm from Gen X. We were wild when we were younger. Do something a little different if you cannot afford a hotel, because they are astronomical. They have lost their minds. It used to be Vegas. You could go there for $20 a night, $30 a night, and now it's several hundred. So they've really priced out a certain segment of the population. And now that's just Vegas. Think about everywhere else. So there's ways of going about it. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there because sometimes people say, I can't afford it. Well, I understand that, but be creative and think out of the box. Don't let that prevent you from having some beautiful life experiences. Maybe you go somewhere to a nice part of the country, and maybe you can't afford to like dine in the nice restaurants, but you know what? Maybe you go to the grocery store, you make your own salad, you make your own sandwich, and you go have a picnic somewhere. And I'm not being funny. That's a beautiful way for you to go and experience something and have a really good a good way of changing your environment for, how am I trying to say this? To do something different, to break your routine, because everybody needs that. You need to mix it up. You need that freshness, and you need that revitalization of your spirit and your soul, period. Whether you go across town, you stay the night at a friend's house, it doesn't matter. It's just you know the same routine and environment. Again, this is you asking all of those questions. It's also a way for you to have a compassionate review of your past, right? You're looking at everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. And it's in a compassionate way because you're trying to gain your knowledge and your wisdom and learn from some life lessons, because you're taking that knowledge with you into the next chapter of your life. The life lessons that you don't learn, you will probably repeat until you learn that lesson. That's what happens to everybody. So that is an opportunity coming your way for growth. Then we have the Seven of Swords in your challenge position. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. So your challenge is the Seven of Swords. This is the card of deceit, of deception, of something going on behind your back. Now, this tells me that you can't see it right now. This could be gossip. This could be intellectual property theft. This could be actual theft. In this deck, because they're stealing physical items, it could literally be somebody stealing something from you, from your home, from your car, money, your bank, forging a document. They could be, this could be inheritance theft. That seems to be going on tremendously right now. There's a lot that's going on here, but it's going on behind your back, and it is deceit. So let's get some cards and get more information on that. So we have the Lover's card and the Four of Cups for your opportunity. For the challenge, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. All right. So when we're looking at this Judgment card, really taking that type of assessment, it's being clarified by the Lover's card and the Four of Cups. So this is choices from the heart. When you're getting all of this knowledge and wisdom for asking these questions, really going within and doing that Virgo soul searching for your wisdom, this is you then making choices from the heart. And maybe you're even asking questions from the heart. Maybe it is a heart-to-heart conversation that you're having with yourself. And if you're in a relationship, maybe you're involving the other person, depending on how much you want to share for this personal journey right here. That's up to you, but you're making choices from the heart. And for some of you, you might even have a blockage over this. There might be things that are uncomfortable that maybe you don't want to deal with right off the bat. And when that happens and the blockage comes up, you're going to miss a gift and blessing from the universe. So choices from the heart, don't block the heart, because this is a wonderful opportunity for growth and development, and will allow you to make some smart, educated decisions going into the next chapter of your life, because that is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. And again, it might be uncomfortable, but when you can be brutally honest with yourself, that's when some beautiful changes happen, and healing that comes into. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Seven of Swords, and that is being clarified by the another seven, the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So another card of evaluation. Maybe you're at a crossroads. You're evaluating everything. That tells me, I think that you know something's going on, but you can't put your finger on it. But you can feel it. It's kind of that spiny sense where you know that there's something a little off. And this is you really just kind of taking an assessment, taking a look at it, getting a temperature. happy, joyful family. You're trying to find your happiness. I feel like this is a lower vibration that's kind of bringing you down. You really want the happiness. And that tells me also that maybe it's a family member that is doing that, because this card is happy, joyful family. Maybe it is over an inheritance or something that has to do with a family member and your interaction with them that is maybe they're doing something behind your back that is blocking your happiness, and you're trying to figure it out. Because when you do figure it out and you stop that, you have happy, joyful family. That could be a family member doing something behind your back that's kind of sneaky. It could be someone cheating on somebody. It could be, again, intellectual property theft, gossip. It could be a lot of things. So I'm a Virgo too. I'm right there. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. I look at it this way. The opportunity and the challenge are like a wild card. Everything else, that is your energy. That is your guidance and advice from spirit. But those two aspects are wild cards. And this is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you for today. Wow, wow, wow. Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Magician. Oh my God, right off the bat. If you could, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm taking a tally. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, messages from your loved ones, or any of the other services I have available, definitely go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Same name as the channel. The link is in the description below. And there you can go ahead and check out my services and take advantage of the sale. It's 15% off, and Black Friday sale is coming. On the private lessons, it'll be 20% off. So that is coming now. You are the first to know. My web designer is doing the newsletter now, and it will be announced. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check that out. And the other services are 15% off, but the private lessons, that's going to be an intuition development, tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration, 20% off. Yeah, I'm excited. All right, everybody, I'm sending you lots of love. And again, happy Thanksgiving. All right, bye for now.